The Last Adventure, Polar Bear and Climate Change. Look at him. Seriously, look. This isn't some majestic nature documentary shot right now. This is panic. Pure, unfiltered panic. He's the undisputed king of the Arctic. And he is drowning. How does an animal built to dominate ice end up gasping for air in the open water? To understand that, we gotta go back a bit. Welcome to the before times. This is his kingdom. It's brutal, yeah. It's minus 40 degrees. But for our guy, let's call him Nanak, this is paradise. See that stretch? That's a stretch of a guy who has zero natural predators. When you're at the top of the food chain, you wake up when you feel like it. He's healthy here. Literally built for this frozen rock. His life is basically one long road trip. A never-ending adventure looking for the next meal. He doesn't have a den right now. The whole frozen ocean is his living room. Without it, he's just a really big bear in the wrong neighborhood. He's got a shadow. Check out that little Arctic fox. These guys are the ultimate freeloaders. Nanak knows he's there. He doesn't care. It's like having an annoying little cousin tagging along on a date. You just ignore him. This is the game right here. Patience. He smells a seal breathing hole. Now, he waits. He can lie like this for hours. Dude. Totally still. He's basically a furry snowdrift with lethal intent. Bam! Dinner is served. It happens so fast you almost miss it. The raw power is terrifying. A seal needs fat to survive the cold. And Nanak needs the seal's fat to survive, well, everything. And here's where the adventure starts turning into a nightmare. You hear that sound? That deep crack? That's the sound of his world falling apart. The solid highway he relies on is turning into a minefield of slush. Look at that frustration. He did everything right, but the ground literally moved under his feet. That's a missed meal. And out here, missing a meal isn't just being hungry, it's one step closer to starving. So, he has to swim. Polar bears are amazing swimmers. But they aren't meant to swim marathons just to get from point A to point B. He's burning precious fat reserves just commuting. He makes landfall, but this looks wrong. It's muddy. It's rocky. He's hot, he's bothered, and there are bugs buzzing around his face. This isn't his home. It's a waiting room until the ice comes back. Okay, this is getting weird. That's a grizzly. These two cousins aren't supposed to be hanging out in the same neighborhood. But as the Arctic warms, it's a turf war over scraps. Look at him. The king of the north. Reduced to scavenging seaweed and rotten fish. It's heartbreaking. Man, there's zero fat in this garbage. He's slowly wasting away while waiting for winter. You can see it now. The change. Remember how bulky he was? Now, look at his hips. You can see the bones pushing against his fur. He's running on fumes. He sees it, way out there. A tiny speck of ice. And a chance for a real meal. But it's miles away. He knows the risks. But hunger is a powerful motivator. He's going for it. He's been swimming for hours. This isn't the powerful stroke we saw earlier. He's fighting the current, fighting his own exhaustion. Every muscle is screaming. He made it, almost. The seal is gone, obviously. Smart move by the seal. Now Nanak is out here, miles from shore, completely drained, staring at a piece of ice barely big enough to hold him. He has to get out of the water. He puts all his remaining strength into hauling that massive frame onto the ice floe. Come on, buddy, you can do it. No, No way. The ice just gave up. It couldn't hold him. And here we are. Back where we started. Drowning. He gave it everything, and the environment failed him. This is the reality out here now. But you don't become the king of the north by giving up easy. He finds something left in the tank, some primal instinct to survive. One last push. He breaks the surface. He drags himself onto the biggest chunk left. It's not enough to stand on, but it's enough to keep his head above water. For now. Look at that image. That is the loneliest creature on planet Earth right now. He survived today. He won the battle against the ocean. But the war? The war against a changing world? That's a different story. His adventure isn't a fun story. It's a daily grind for survival in a home that's melting beneath his paws. Nanak is tough, tougher than you or I will ever be. But even the toughest need solid ground to stand on. His story isn't over yet. But how it ends? That might actually be up to us. Thanks for watching. Don't just watch. Do something. Check the links below. Peace.